work, we've lost contact with the colony on LV-426. Take Gorman and his team to investigate. We don't want anyone to learn that the company has deliberately infected colonists in order to smuggle alien specimens past ICC quarantine.
Yes, sir.
It's imperative that you get Ripley to trust you. She's familiar with the xenomorph, and we may need her help to bring one out alive.
Understood.
All right, understand this. The Bioweapons Division had orders to eliminate anyone who attempts to interfere. Obviously, they won't be aware of your team's mission.
Run a bypass.
Good luck, Ripley.
Accessing computer system. Security codes. We're in. Stay frosty, people.
Alrighty then, here we are in the first level of the game, and I can confess this is actually the game which allowed me to make my choice back in the day. I'd been playing Virtua Fighter on the Sega Saturn and Tekken on the PlayStation 1 because I couldn't make up my mind which of the two consoles I wanted to upgrade to. But I played Alien Trilogy and I played Destruction Derby, and they were just enough to peak me over and make me choose the Sony PlayStation opposed to the Sega Saturn. I think it was probably the right choice because the PlayStation was a far superior console. The Sega Saturn was never known for being able to do 3D particularly well. It had lots of great 2D games, but 3D was always a little bit lacking. Although I'd always been a Sega guy up to that point. But I played this game ridiculous amounts when I was growing up at school, along with the first Resident Evil game. And it's been 15 years for me since playing this. This is a proper nostalgia trip for me. I think we're finally going to get the Alien game we've all been craving in the next few weeks. Alien Isolation. Just looking at the way that the game plays, I don't see how it can be a bad game. For anyone who is an Aliens fan like myself, an Aliens fanatic like me, you know, that is what we've always wanted. I've said for years I want an Alien game where the alien is scary. And I think that's really what we're going to be getting in Isolation. So I'm really looking forward to that. And here we go with a shotgun. You see these red barrels here? I'm not able to get past them without a shotgun. This game has got a few issues as far as I'm concerned. One of the main pet peeves of mine is that when something takes an absolute shit ton of ammo to kill, I'd much prefer to be more vulnerable myself but have the enemy more vulnerable, kind of like the Tom Clancy approach. You die quick, the enemy dies quick. It's always the way I prefer to play it. But the Xenos, they do present a challenge. But if you look here, it's not true 3D. As I try and strafe and I get caught on the wall, you can see the sprites follow me around. So they're not true 3D sprites. But this is pretty indicative of the time. It's when Doom came out. Doom, again, was not true 3D in that essence either. It's just the technology wasn't quite there yet for 3D games. You know, I don't think 3D games really kind of took off to the next era into the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. And I don't think 3D games were actually perfected until the Xbox 360 era. You know, the PlayStation Saturn era, N64 era, was that awkward kind of in-between phase of console gaming where stuff had been 2D and they kind of shoehorned everything into 3D. You know, they brought out a lot of bad sequels that were forced to be 3D rather than 2D. And I just don't think the technology was quite there at this time. There were some great 3D games on the PlayStation. I mean, the Resident Evil series, although the backdrops were 2D. Right, battery. I can actually get out the level now. But this game is actually set in the universe before Alien Resurrection happened. It was released before Alien Resurrection was released at the cinema. So it's based on Alien 1, Aliens, and Alien 3 as the universe. Which actually suits me because I'm really not a massive... I'm stuck. That is annoying. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. Most of the difficulty I find from this game comes from the stiff controls and trying to aim with the stiff controls. But for me, even though it has aged, nostalgia's still there and it's still set in the Aliens universe. And I think here we are at the end of the level, guys. That's the first level complete. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple more levels. I will activate cheat codes so you can see the flamethrower and the smart gun and the pulse rifle. And I'm going to fight an alien queen as well. So I'll see you on the next level. See you later, you slags. Alright there. We're now at the first level in the second part of the campaign, which is based on the Alien 3 universe. It's the last part of the game which you're facing on the Alien 1979 universe. So we're going to have some decent guns now. We've got the pulse rifle, we've got the smart gun, we've got the flamethrower. But let's stick with the pulse rifle, ye old faithful. Whoa, okay. That wasn't a good start. I took a few shots there. Right, now, I can't remember exactly what to do on this level. I remember there's a big central chamber. Good thing about these troops is they drop smart. The dog Xeno. Much easier to hit things with a automatic assault rifle. I think I just shot myself there. Make sure nothing's hiding in the shower. No, I think we're all good. Who sticks a face hugger in a locker? Seriously. But joking aside, man, I think everyone's looking forward to seeing what will happen with Alien Isolation. Can't get through that door. The Xenos should be scary. They should be an absolutely deadly killing machine. So I'm going to have to go like... Can't quite reach you up there, mate. There we go. Dog alien up there. There's a few dog aliens. Get the flamethrower out. Love it. Okay. Right. Typical thing. We have to get the battery to get out. So let's head off. I've already been in there, haven't I? Bloody hell, Sack. Your sense of direction today sucks balls. Come on. Right, that's where I came from. So let's take a left. Looks like the right way because there's still enemies walking around. So let's head down. God damn it, this game is dark. Really hard to see what you're doing sometimes. There we go, blow you up. Into a pool of blood. I don't think the underbarrel grenade launchers are actually that useful in this game. They're just useful for blowing up multiple crates. That's all I ever use them for anyway. A derm patch. Could this be any darker? I don't think it could. Blow this shit up. Whoa! Not cool, not cool. Facehuggers. Loads of them. was that? A battery. I can actually leave the level now if I want to. I'm not sure how many levels I'm going to bring you guys. I suppose as long as my interest lasts. It still plays pretty good. I'm enjoying it. The issue I have is the controls are stiff. They really are. It's quite hard to aim when they're that stiff, you know. Check out this EEV here. We learned the term EEV from Lieutenant Andrews in Alien 3 as he's addressing the inmates. I just almost blew myself up, didn't I? Chestburster! Identity tag, thank you very much. Smart gun on the chestburster. Overkill, Mr. Sack. Let's get the flamethrower out. I'm going to go to the exit. So I want to get as much content in there as I can. Whoa! Burn, baby, burn. Marine Inferno. Right. Now, know my centre direction. I'm going to pick 50-50. I've gone the wrong way, and I... That ain't going to work, is it? What will work? Right, I'm going to check out these rooms just before exiting the level. I'm just going to walk over that acid. Lose some health. Always good. Take you out of a pulse rifle. We've got some more stasis cryosleep chambers here. Ah, let there be light. Love it. Let there be lights. Let there be chest bursters. Alright, sweethearts, what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? Have a glorious day in the Corps. The day on the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune, every formation a parade. I love the Corps. Man, this floor's freezing. What do you want me to do? Fetch your slippers for you? Gee, would you, sir? I'd like that. Look into my eye. It's a shame Epone died so early in Aliens. I thought he was a hilarious character. It makes you wonder. I don't think you see the best of the actual Marines in Aliens. I'm sure if you look at people like Hudson, in another scenario, there might actually be pretty good Marines. It's just in the scenario they're thrust into, overwhelmed by Xenos, you just didn't see the best side of Hudson, man. Hudson's a legend. To be honest, man, the whole Hicks thing, I'm going to talk about Hicks a little bit in this video now. They spent a lot of time building up the relationship between Ripley and Hicks in the second film, and Newt for the kind of like a family unit they're trying to portray. And it was kind of a cruel joke that they killed Hicks and Newt at the beginning of Alien 3. And then Aliens Clone Marines, apparently Hicks is absolutely fine. It just makes no sense to me. I know it's in comic books and things, but it just feels like a slap to the face. They were deader than dead. It took me years to kind of come to grips to that. Absolutely years. And then they go and bring them back to life like nothing's happened. Cloning Marines, I think, will always be kind of mocked as a bad game, you know. It makes you wonder, if they spent more time on it, I'm sure it could... The foundation is there. It could have been a really good game if they just spent the money they were meant to spend on it. They spent a certain amount of the funding on Aliens Clone Marines on Borderlands 2. That's the rumour anyway, which is complete bullshit. Totally unfair. Anyway, guys, another level done, and see you very soon. Okay, guys, here we go. The final boss of the game. The final queen. You fight 3 queens, one at the end of each film era. You do Aliens first, then Alien 3, then Alien. So this is the final one in the game, the final boss fight. Now, these queens eat a lot of bullets, so I think first thing to do is to go into her lair and take out a lot of these eggs. Absolute bullet sponges. But this is still much better than the boss fights in Aliens vs Predator 3. And in some cases, Alien Colonial Marines too. Just itched my nose there and paid for it. So what you see is you've got the egg chamber here. And as we approach, you've got the queen. If I approach too soon, she will detach herself from a royal egg sac and come and attack me. So I need to go around and take out as many of these eggs as I can, because there's nothing worse than trying to aim your pulse rifle at the queen and you've got a massive face hugger blocking, obscuring your view. So there we go, keep going, keep going. For that egg sac. See, that's the worst. If that happened when I'm trying to aim at the queen, she would potentially kill me. You won't believe how much ammo this the queen takes. It's ridiculous. I've done it on hard before. It was insane. See what I mean about not being true 3D? Sprite follows me at all times. So I really piss her off and run up and flame her. Flame! You need to keep walking into her, the flamethrower. Because if she hits you... Oh! Be careful. It only takes a couple of shots against the queen. Yeah, see you later. The easiest way to kill her is just to spam grenades, if I'm completely honest. Come on. Right, now if I go around here, there is... Ow! Like I say, there is a little safe area up here. If you want to be a bitch. You can hide from her for a little while. Smart gun. So if I come out here, she'll be racing back. They're the big damage items. So all you have to do is keep strafing, keep strafing. This is still a lot better than any of the boss fights in Aliens Colonial Marines. And in some places, Aliens vs Predator 3. You don't actually get a proper queen fight in Aliens vs Predator 3, which is a shame. Look how much ammo she's eating, man. It's insane. So I have to keep fire on her all the time, because as that animation knocks her backwards, she's not able to attack me. Whoa, whoa, no, go. Do not let this bitch get close. There we go. Queen is dead. Long live the sack. Right, there's a nasty cruel joke here in this end level. I'll show you it. So I get my flamer at the ready. Got all these facehuggers there. If you was on low health, that could potentially catch you out. Anyway, guys, that is Alien Trilogy here. There's a nice translucent egg sack. And I hope you enjoyed this Sunday Retro. I cannot wait for Alien Isolation. Anyway, guys, sack out.
This is my boomstick!